welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about one thing that you can do to elevate your hair growth routine, and it's for free. It really is one of the simplest but most effective things that I've been doing to help support my hair growth. Scalp massage. Yeah. I honestly feel like this is so underrated because we like to think about all the other things that we can possibly do, you know, rosemary oil, or going and getting cortisol shots. We always think about like getting PRP, laser, topicals, all sorts of things, but we forget about scalp massage. No fancy tools, no cost whatsoever. You can literally use your hands. You just have to be consistent and stick to it. Okay, so why does scalp massage matter? Hair growth depends on good blood flow. If you're not getting good blood flow to your scalp, then you're not really gonna feed the hair follicles. Your follicles need nutrients, oxygen, and circulation in order to have a good conducive environment for hair growth. When stress or inflammation messes with that, you're going to start seeing a lot more shedding and hair loss. When you start incorporating scalp massages, you're going to re-stimulate that area, and then that's when you're going to start seeing those changes. Okay, so how do I do it? Okay, so I saw this girl on TikTok who was talking about how she massages her scalp for like 2 to 3 hours a day. She said that scientifically that's like the only way that you really truly bring circulation to your scalp, something along those lines, and that's cool. I have a life. I'm not going to spend 2 to 3 hours. If I'm honest, maybe 2 to 5 minutes. I usually do it at night because when I'm doing my night routine after I do my skincare, I move on to my hair, and I like to put all my little serums in my hair, my minoxidil, and then while I'm doing that, I go ahead and just do a little scalp massage. It's actually very relaxing, and I'm just ready for bed. Life is great. So I do want to note that I don't use my nails. I use my fingertips, and I do little circular motions. I'm not rubbing on the hair strands, not rubbing back and forth. I'm pushing down and making sure that my scalp is moving. And I do my whole scalp overall, but I do focus a lot in this area because this is where I'm having a lot of my issues. If you are using hair oils or hair growth oils, I'm currently not, but if you are, a bonus that you can do is use it with like pumpkin seed oil, rosemary oil, maybe a little bit of peppermint oil. These are known to stimulate growth and block DHT, which is one of the causes of hair loss. But also I want to know that this helps if only if you are consistent. I really do love incorporating a little quick 2 to 5 minute massage. If I do it longer, that's cool. I just try to do it daily, quickly, because I know that it's going to be beneficial to me. I'm not perfect. I do, have a life, but I do try to at least get those 2 to 5 minutes in. But a really great thing about it is that it is just so calming and relaxing, especially if you do it at night. It just helps you get ready for bed, puts you in a better state, and while you're doing it, you can listen to a show or watch a show, talk on the phone with your friend. You don't have to like set this huge amount of time aside for this. Just make sure that you get it done. But like I said, it's very calming and relaxing. So if you also want to pair that with listening to a nice little meditation or doing a breathing exercise or just reflecting on your day before you get ready for bed, that's also a great addition to help lower stress as well. Now, I do also have some tools that I have bought. Again, you don't need any tools. You can literally use your hands, but I do have a little gua sha, and I do love it. Sometimes, even in the morning, I'll just go ahead and do it on my scalp. I'll do it on the back and bring it upwards just to get some blood flow. It is a really amazing tool, but totally not necessary. You can use your hands. And then another tool that I have is my little scalp massager, which is kind of cool. This has a timer on it. It's pretty cool. but again, also not necessary. But yeah, those are the only 2 tools that I have, but mostly I use my hands. So don't get overwhelmed. If you do feel overwhelmed or you think you need to get an expensive product or you need to set all this crazy time apart, you really actually don't. Just start simple, do 2 to 5 minutes a day, or tell yourself that you'll do it every other day. Something is better than nothing. Focus on your problem areas. You can use a growth stimulating oil or serum if that's something that you want to do. And you can just pair it with your bedtime routine if that's like the best time, a moment to yourself, just as long as you get it done. So again, this isn't about quick fixes, but think of it as self-care. Think of it as like a nice, relaxing thing that you just want to do for yourself and just stay consistent. Like I say in all my videos, it really is about letting your body heal and creating an environment for it to heal. So bringing this blood flow back to your scalp is really going to help stimulate those hair follicles, bring all that blood and oxygen. And anyways, I'll see you guys next video. Bye.